To start, I want to tell you the story of how I went from a consummate gimp to a certified pimp. When I was in about the 5th grade, there was a girl named Amy Margolis who I had a huge crush on. And I went home and I asked my mom, what would be the best way to get this girl interested in me? And my mom said, don't offend her in any way and be really nice to her. So I thought long and hard about this, and I decided it would be best if I never talked to her again. Now, the same pattern repeated itself through all of junior high school. I'd get a crush on a girl, and then I'd stop talking to her lest I offend her. By the end of junior high, I knew there was something I had to do about this. So I spent the whole summer at the bookstore reading books on self-help and flirting and dating and confidence. And then I'd spend time at the mall trying to pick up girls. Well, by the time high school rolled around, I was a changed man. I had turned into a little Mac Daddy. And about halfway through high school, there was this guy I knew that I kind of made fun of. And he claimed to be dating this teen model. And he used to bring pictures of her, and we'd make fun of him for it and say that he was making it up. And then he said, to save his plummeting ego, she's going to be at my birthday party if any of you guys want to meet her. So I was curious, and I went to his birthday party, and lo and behold, she was real. Tall blonde, ice-cold personality, cigarette in hand, I was in love. And to make matters better, she wasn't even his girlfriend. So her and I ended up having this heated affair. And then I come to find out that she had a boyfriend. And I kicked and screamed and tried to get her to break up with her boyfriend. But she told me that I wasn't good enough and that she would never go out with me. Now, I was so envious and jealous of her boyfriend. Looking back in retrospect, that poor bastard was in even a worse position than me. But I kicked and screamed to try and get her to go out with me, and she wouldn't. And the harder I tried, the more I pushed her away until she just stopped returning my phone calls. And this pattern repeated itself all the way into college. Every time I liked a girl, I tried really hard to get her to like me, and that would just push her away. And then in college, I hit my nadir point. This one night, I was at this frat party, and I ended up sleeping with this woman who was about 4'11" and 175 pounds. I was so desperate and horny. And to make matters worse, her roommate was a Playboy playmate. And the next morning, I woke up half crushed by her enormous torso and half depressed that I had hit an all-time low. So I hopped on the internet, and I was lucky enough to find a group of guys that had the same problem as me. And we decided we were going to get this area of our life out of the way. So we started going out and meeting women, and I got marginally better. But we were still doing a lot wrong. We were still trying to win women over. And the defining moment was this one night. I was at this Mexican restaurant with a friend of mine, and we were watching these frat boys talk to these girls. And they were busting these girls' balls. They were teasing them. They were ignoring them. And the girls kept wanting and reaching for more of these guys. And my friend looked over at me, and he said, damn, those guys are so clueless. They have no idea how to win a woman over. And I thought to myself, no, they're not clueless. You're clueless. They know exactly what's going on. They're defining themselves as the prize in the interaction, and they're making the women, they're emotionally compelling the woman to want and reach and chase for more of them.